I'm back with another video, and I'm gonna go over today. This post showed up and I thought it was really interesting. And so basically, as you can read, it says a question to the whole community: have you ever been called out on wearing you know what? If so, how did it happen? So let's see what people have been called out for. I've seen our Hungarian dishwasher wearing some miserable baby Yeezys. I just told him they fire. Ain't nobody need that stress in their life. That is true. You do see like a lot of people who are not like into fashion. Sometimes they get like dupes and stuff like that, and they're probably one of the worst quality ones too. Let's continue on. I've been called out while wearing real shoes. That's so real. Nowadays everybody's like that. If you have something that's actually real, like let's say you have a real pair of Jordan 4 black cats, some kid's gonna come up to you, he's like, oh, those are reps, those are from Pandabuy Warrior. So you know, I've been called out for wearing real Air Forces. That's tough. Just because they're expensive and beat does not mean they're fake. Reverse mochas, I picked them up on a drop in summer 2022. Yeah, that happens, but my Jordan 1 Chicago's not. Only high schoolers in 1K fit usually get called out. Shit doesn't happen in the real world unless you go to a Rick Owens casting, wear fake Rick Owens jeans. That's actually kind of true. Like I wear Balenciaga to school, and I go to university, so it's different. And I'm like, I don't really look like a kid, so obviously like anybody who sees Balenciaga on me or LV on me, they always compliment me. It's not like they're gonna like think that it's like rep or something like that. It's probably because I also live like in the area where I do see like people wear the real stuff for that, and people in their 30s 40s have like LV purses, stuff like that. So it really depends on your area too and your financial situation. I was a high schooler wearing insanely expensive reps, and everyone actually assumed they were real. College don't even happen in high school. At the end of the day, nobody cares. This is all true. You don't have to worry about this. This is why I wanted to go through this, because you know, a lot of people, when they get into the game, they feel like if people find out, that people will start thinking less of them. They would put them down. But most of the people are chill with it. Like, wear whatever you want. Nah, in 2017 when the hypebeast era hit, dudes at my school would force you to take off your shirt so they could legit check the tags and constantly shame people who buy the rips. And it wasn't even a ghetto school, top 7 in my country. Well, that's 2017. We're living a different world now. I feel like it wouldn't happen in 2023 or 2024. We're in 2024 now. Me personally, I've never had any call outs, just people giving compliments and asking where I got them from. This is same thing with me. I've never had anybody call me out, and it's always people just giving compliments and asking where I got my stuff from. So it's just like that. Let's hear this person's story. These two 15-year-olds came up to me super loud and swore they could tell if my shoes were legit or not. Mind you, I'm 24-year-old man, low, so proceeded to grab and rub my shoes to legit check. A very weird interaction. Then they walk off. This is why I stopped going to the mall. I don't know what those 15-year-old kids are on. Never been called out. I'm also a little older and have a solid career. I also buy things I could reasonably afford as well. I feel like a lot of people on Pandabuy, they aren't really the ones who are like, you know, how they make it seem like they're 14 to 16. I feel like there's more people in the age group of 18 to like 24 here. So I really do feel like that. I feel like a lot of people who spend money on Pandabuy have money. Like my affiliation, like it tells me how much like people spend on shipping, and it's a lot. So let's move on. When I was 20 and drove a beat up Explorer, I had a fake Breitling watch. Would have been like 35k at least. If it weren't fake and people would ask me if it was real, I would just leave my Ferrari at my mansion while I was working as a busboy. This guy's making excuses. Never been called out, but I'm also not a kid in high school. Have the means to afford retail, but can't fathom spending that much on some of these things. That's so true. Like I would never spend more than like $300 on any sneaker. I would never spend more than $300 on any like clothing item. The only thing I spend over $300 is probably a jacket, and that's it. Other than that, that's basically it. Like, why would you spend that much? And all these brand items that you see like in my spreadsheet and everything, in real life, like the retail ones, they go for like over 500, over 1,000, depends on the brand. Like everything for LV goes over 2,000, everything for Balenciaga goes over 1,000. So really depends. Even Goyard wallets go for like 1,400, and that's like USD. Imagine you're like a country where it has a shit economy, and the currency isn't worth much. So I see a lot of people going towards this. Only people getting called out are young people because you can't afford it. Other kids are mean. Even someone working a mediocre job can afford. Most retail deciders to spoil themselves. I don't think they can really afford it. It's like a bad financial decision. You just start working and you buy an iPhone 15 Plus. Is it really like, a good financial decision? No, but like you still get your iPhone 15 Plus. And a lot of these people buy like actual real stuff. They like finance it. They're not like the ones to like fully pay it out. I see going to the Balenciaga sub, you see all these people buying like $2,000-$3,000 stuff, hoodies and stuff like that, and then does it like they're financing that. They're not gonna be like, oh, let me just like drop 3,000 right here for like this. It's just like impulse, and I think that's even worse than getting into reps. But over time you do spend a lot of money if you're in the scene. Like let's say you do like 3-4 hauls, that's like $2,000 right there. So really goes both ways. It's not realistic to call people out. I've hooped in many runs, and there's almost always someone hooping in a pair of Kobe 6s that are, I don't say anything, but I personally know that they're reps. Just no point in saying anything. I kind of disagree with this. I would actually kind of disagree. Like I got like retail, like I have retail Jordan 11s, and I compared them to like the Jordan 11s I got, and it was so similar. It's just like a lot of sneakers, these sellers, they get it like so close, and even sometimes the retail has more flaws than the actual like the ones that you get. So I actually kind of disagree with this, that sometimes there is no perfect sneaker. You could say there is no perfect sneaker. That's the honest truth. My ex's drunk sister mid-argument screamed, I wear clothes. Other than that, a classmate with a super keen eye told my Tom Ford spectacles had one T crooked, but we laughed, assuming it was a defect in a piece, as I do own a few retail frames. I gifted my cousin sister the 120 yuan Air Force One. She said she got called out by her classmate. She does enjoy her M badge panda dunks a lot. Yeah, that's nice. At least she knows she's being gifted like stuff from Pandabuy. I'm a 33-year-old father of two. I mainly wear, I always rock Nike with TNF, Palace, Arc'teryx jacket, fleeces, shirts or whatnot. Cheap jeans or chinos, never been called out, but I do get a lot of compliments from friends and colleagues. No sneakerheads or fashion experts in my circle, so that helps. Yeah, that's most of people. Even me, if I see something that's like, let's say it's something off of Pandabuy, even I can't tell, it's like only probably 1% of the people have their research done to the point where they could tell something is off, something is not right. I'm a school teacher, and kids have heard of but honestly they don't know where to get them, and if they did, it wouldn't matter. I wear it every day, and they all think I sell drugs, something crazy, even though it's obviously fake. Like the Jumpman logo is fat, or the word spelled wrong. Those kids are poor, and kids take it easy on them. What is this guy's point? I've never been called out, just asked if I'm wearing it. wheel, and of course say yes, this guy. So you could just come and read a lot of people's, like, you know, takes on it. I was just going through some yeah, there's like a bunch of people who commented on this post. I don't want this video to go further than it has. You know, I kind of, like, you know, enjoy doing these types of videos. Like, I guess you get right into the community and you see what other people are thinking and how, like, what's going on. So if you want to see more of these videos, subscribe.